Welcome back. I hope you gained a great appreciation and knowledge of how to maximize your Social Security benefits from Melissa. Now we're going to go to step 3. Consider a hybrid retirement. What's a hybrid retirement, you say? A hybrid retirement means that I have my career, my profession that I spent a career in for 30, 40 years, and then potentially I might transition where I do part-time work, or maybe I was in a senior leadership role or management role, and now I'm no longer having those responsibilities and I'm not making as much money. So if you see the slide in here, we have George Burns. Many of us baby boomers and Gen Xers can remember him in there. Don't you love that? Retirement at 65 is ridiculous. When I was 65, I still had pimples. We missed him. You know, George Burns lived to be age 100, and he just enjoyed life to his fullest. So one of the things, as we consider the hybrid retirement, we have to acknowledge the changing world that we're living in. At the beginning of the 1900s, the life expectancy was 50 years old. As we moved into the 21st century, the 2000s, that life expectancy pushed up to the late 70s to early 80s. Many people say that a lot of the current children that were born in the 2000s, in the 21st century, their life expectancy could push closer to 100. So as we're living longer, it's a benefit. We can do things, we can be healthy, we can do a lot of different aspects, but it does present challenges when it comes to retirement income planning. Our resources have to last longer. So when we think of a hybrid retirement, we can think of some of the benefits. It can increase our earnings. It can increase our savings. As Melissa talked about earlier, every year we wait on our Social Security benefit from 62 to 70. It's a 7 to 8% a year increase to that benefit. It can increase our Social Security benefits. The other part about it is that every year we wait, we don't have to draw on our assets. So we're not depleting them as well. It gives them time to sort of build up over time. As you look on here, we can see this quote: "There's no saving you could possibly do that would affect your retirement sources as dramatically. You can change your savings rate from 6 to 26%, and it still wouldn't have as much power as working a few extra years. And if you save 1% for your final 10 years of work, that would be equivalent to working about 1 month longer." So this is from Jane Woolman-Rusoff in The Retirement Savings Mind. Additional non-financial benefits of working longer and doing a hybrid retirement is, we work with so many people and we know that their work provides them meaning and purpose. I just recently met with one of my clients, and he just enjoys work so much. He loves getting up in the morning. And if you enjoy work and it gives you that meaning and purpose, continue to do that. It keeps your mind and body engaged with intellectual and physical stimulation. And the final non-financial benefit is social benefits. People underestimate the role of social connections. We as people really just thrive on relationships. One of the things that we saw in some of the retirement research that we were looking at is that the number one predictor of happiness in retirement was less about money, less about health. It was the quality of one's relationships. Sometimes a hybrid retirement can provide that. As we think of step number 3, consider a hybrid retirement, think about potentially working longer. Now, for some of our clients, that's not a practical situation. They can't get out of work soon enough. But for others, it may make the difference between being able to live the lifestyle that you want in your future years by working a little bit longer during your working years. We're finishing up our considering hybrid retirement. And our next session will be, how do you protect your savings from inflation? In the meantime, if you have any questions about considering a hybrid retirement, please take time and ask them now.